season finals live from Treasure Island in Las Vegas. We had some incredible matches today. We had our beautiful award ceremony. Now it's time for the All-Star Game. And joining me on the desk, I have Canada from River of Blood and also A. Martin from the Cunninghams. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me, Canada. Tough loss today, incredible series you guys had, but now you get to watch some tanks, commentate on some tanks. How does it feel to be here in Vegas?
The whole experience is just good. Playing was good, but couldn't pull out the win, but we kept it close and gave some exciting games. But just here to enjoy the rest of the weekend now. Yeah,
and there's plenty to enjoy in this city. Hey, Martin, that was a tough loss against Fulcrum Gaming. Yeah. I mean, again, some say David versus Goliath, but you guys were able to hold your own throughout the season. You did deserve to come here. You did make it to the top 8. But now how does it feel knowing that your team can pull off, again, another top 8 victory at least for Season 2? I mean, how do you feel overall that your Season 1 went?
A little disappointed in how we performed in our match today, but we're looking forward to next season, and hopefully we'll be here with a better seed and able to go a little deeper.
Hopefully, we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, that was a tough seed to go up against Fulcrum Gaming, but you guys were able to duke it out in the battle, and it was a lot of fun so far. And this is only day number 1. We have day number 2 that'll be happening. That'll be the semifinals and the finals to determine who will be the best of the best and taking home the $50,000 prize, which is going to be fantastic. Mac G was awarded the MVP award. Now, Mac G is famous for dying, as we mentioned many times, in his scout tank, in his T1 tank. But because of that, he's able to command his team better, some say. With River of Blood, who is your shot caller? Who is your commander when you guys are playing?
Well, Blood is the one that makes all the final decisions, but usually during the game it's collective input from everybody, and it's usually quite chaotic if anyone would be listening in, but eventually people just go with the majority of what everyone is saying and usually work out plans.
So it's pretty much everyone puts in an input. Does he have the final say, though, after all the input's been put in?
Yeah, everyone puts in their own input, and then Blood okays it or scraps it, and then we think of something new on the fly. And
does he scrap more than okay?
I scrap more ideas than anyone else.
And what about you, A. Martin? You're the captain of your team, but are you also the shot caller, or does somebody else fulfill that role?
I and Commander J take most of the calls, but depending on who's there on a given day, more or less people will kind of shoot ideas, but it's mainly Commander J and I.
Yeah. And what is the toughest part about being the team captain?
Well, actually, recently I've had to deal with a lot of guys in our clan being kind of upset about not being on the team, and that's kind of been a little frustrating to deal with. Yeah. But
I can imagine. I mean, seeing this Season 1 in North America, trying to be a part of it. Who would not want to be a part of the Cunninghams for this? Well, you have to make that decision as a team captain. That's part of the burden. And for you, Canada, being a member of your squad and having to deal damage when you need to or scout when you need to, what's the role that you feel most comfortable with River of Blood?
Well, mostly just in a tier 8, either whether it needs to be a 5100 or an IS3 or a 269. Basically, we say what lineup we're going to bring, and then on the fly fill each tank with who's doing what. Most players stay in the same tank normally, but everyone can bounce around and play whatever is needed.
What is your favorite tank in the game, inside or outside the 7x42 format?
I really like my M48 Patton.
The Patton?
Yep.
That's a good tank. I haven't unlocked it yet. What about you, A. Martin? What is your favorite tank in the game?
It depends on my mood. Sometimes the Bat Chat, sometimes my T1.
The Bat Chat. The Bat Chat. How much do you miss artillery?
I was actually a dedicated artillery player for a while, but I'd kind of stopped liking it just before they nerfed it, so not so much.
Well, it kind of depends. I love the Team Bison play that I would see, especially with the Cazadores on mines.
We need the Bison back. We need it back.
We'll see. It did turn into a tier 3 from a tier 2. If we go ahead and take a look at who we have here in the All-Star game, this is the WGLNA staff versus the players. And I believe the rule set is WGLNA staff can sign into their private accounts, which means they're not going to have access to a whole lot of tanks compared to the tournament accounts for some of these other guys. But as we look, we got Jay Smooth, Mac G, Son of Hale, Captain Blood, Absolute Royal. They're going to be on Team 1. On Team 2, we have Frodan, Russelo, Rotterdam, Junior, Greetorp, Lord Farquaad. So the All-Stars versus the No-Stars is the official name of this, but we're looking forward to it. We're just getting the final preparations down before we can start. It's going to be a best of 3, and the winner gets bragging rights, and that's about it. But it's going to be a lot of fun. From playing World of Tanks, I have to say my favorite tank, and I know people know this if they watch the broadcast, is the T-32. Because of the hold-down position, having 298 frontal armor, it's a lot of fun to use. It can get countered by some lighter tanks sometimes, by some mediums. Some T-69s hit on the side is a little bit tough to deal with, but it is a lot of fun to play. And I am so excited to see the Pershing being used. Were you guys able to watch some of the matches of Simple Tankers versus Nerve and see the Pershing and the T-32s used on some of the maps?
I watched most of the games and I saw that they were using them, but I didn't get to see exactly what impact they were.
You should go back and watch it, because the impact that it had, especially with the combination of WZ-132 that we saw from Junior, who may be playing this tank in the All-Star game, was quite a sight to see, to be able to snipe and try to go through and get the kill on his enemy. But looking at some of the tanks here, we got some T-Rates. We got an IS-6 from Russell. We got an IS-3 from Rotterdam, a T-69 from Junior, an IS-3 from Lord Farquaad. Some T1s right now on the side of Team 1 for the All-Stars, for the pros. And I'm sure our camera's going to highlight some of the players as they're getting set up. We get from there some of the names. There they are. There's Greetorp, there's Frodan, there's Junior. Junior counts as being on the side of WGLNA because he does work at the offices. And it is a joy to work with him. He's very talented at what he does. Everyone is. All right, there's some of the pros. We got Mac G, member of Fulcrum Gaming. I couldn't catch his face. There's Captain Blood, already looking dedicated, ready to go, down on his computer screen. And in the back, we have the rest of the team members. There's Son of Hail. Soviet is somewhere around there, I think, or somebody's at least signed into him. There's Jay Smooth. And there's Soviet. There he is in the back. Soviet, a huge proponent of the IS-3. What do you guys think about the IS-3? Canada Duck, what do you think about that tank?
I think it's a great overall tank. It puts out good damage, and the armor can be unpenetrable if used properly.
If used properly.
Especially back angling out.
That's very true. All right. Hey, Martin, your thoughts on the IS-3?
That side armor makes it such a useful damage sponge. It really is way more useful than a T-32 or...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's ready. It's time for the All-Star game. Are you ready? All right, let's kick it on over to Lauren Elise for the face-off. Lauren, take it away.
Here we go. It's our last face-off of the evening. To my right are the no stars. I think you guys are very, very high stars. And then we have the all-stars, looking very cool. Soviet and Junior. Now, Junior, before I ask you how you're feeling, I just want you to know. Oh, yeah, I'm not wearing a Fulcrum Gaming bracelet either. No, so, I mean, last time you had the bracelet and you said that it was supposed to be really cool, good luck, and it was gonna get you to the next, no? Change your mind?
Yeah, I changed my mind. He's going down.
All right, how do you feel? So you feel confident, same as before?
Well, I had candy to give to these babies, but I ate it. So.
Uh-oh. Wow. You know, I mean, we threw our bracelets down. We know you're good. We know it. We saw it. We believe it. How do you feel?
I need translator because I do not understand noob talk.
Maybe you want to repeat yourself.
Oh. Do you need more vodka? Because, I mean, I did have the candy, but seriously, I ate it.
He ate it. All right, here we go. As the higher seed, I'm going to do a coin toss. It's going to be heads or tails. You know the rules. We did it a minute ago. Are you ready? Heads or tails? He said heads. It landed on tails. That goes to you. Would you like to pick the map or defer it?
I defer, comrade.
It has been deferred. You get to choose the map.
We go Prokhorovka.
And you get to choose the spawning point.
We get north.
It doesn't get more real than that, ladies and gentlemen. Please take your seats. You have 3 minutes to pick your tanks. Let's battle!
Some strong words coming from both players, but the sunglasses makes all the difference, Soviet. Well done, well done. I'm looking forward to this. They do have 3 minutes to pick their tanks. And it looks like on the side of Team 1, which is the pros, they're not really hiding. Well, they may hide a couple, but we got WZ-132, some 1390s down there. How much is at stake, guys? The pros, they sacrifice, they work so hard to get here. The top 8 teams, now you get to go up against the guys that try to make you look good on stream, but we try to do our best. Your predictions, Captain, what do you think about this?
I think it's going to be a 3-0 sweep.
Hey, Martin?
I think you'll manage to kill a T1 or 2.
Or two T.
Yeah.
You know what? If they are able to kill 2 T1s, I will be most impressed. Most impressed. But it's going to be on Pro Cohorva. It's going to be an open map. I think what's going to happen here, though, is somebody's going to take the lead on the team, and it's probably going to be Junior. But some people are going to think, no, that's not right. I'm not going to follow Junior, especially Russell. If he's Junior's boss. He's like, all right, Junior, you're going to do what I say, not what you say. But that's going to be tough for them to figure out. And on the side of the pros, who do you think they're going to follow? Is Soviet going to be the one calling the shots? Is it going to be Son of Hale? Is it going to be Mac G, if he's still there? Who do you guys think should be the leader, the shot caller?
Well, I think Mac G is going to have a harder time killing himself in a 1390, so it might take a little while. But after that, I think he'll be the one calling the shots.
That could be. A. Martin?
I think they're going to pub it until they actually lose a real tank, but we'll see.
All right. We will see. We'd like to remind everyone that we're having such a good time here. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at WGLNA, also on Facebook, WGLNA. And for more information, especially about details for Season 2, make sure to check out soon the website, WGLNA.com. And if you're interested in World of Tanks, it's free to play. WorldofTanks.com or WarGaming.net, so you can join in all the action. And maybe get to hang with the pros sometimes, because you guys do play on the pub games. East server or West server?
East.
East? East.
Begrudgingly.
I play West. Me and 6 other people, we play West.
Yeah.
Here in the audience. No, it's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out who are the true All-Stars. Is it going to be Team WGLNA, or is it going to be the actual pros themselves? We're going to find out. Battle number 1 is going to be on Pro Cohorva. Let's battle. It's funny to hear the people already getting excited, and also a lot of people yelling out, oh, hey guys, okay, I'm gonna do this, okay, I'm gonna do that. Already they're trying to strategize, we can hear them. But here we go. On the south side, we got Absolute Royal and the rest of his crew. Soviet, Mac G, Son of Hale, Unknown One, Jay Smooth, and Captain Blood. On the NA side, WGLNA staff side, Greetorp, Junior, Rookhill, I Am Frodan, Lord Farquaad, Rotterdam, and Russelo. What are the positions we're seeing so far, A. Martin? Where are they going?
Looks like the 90s are going to cut off the hill like we saw it from, I forget what team that was, but the very aggressive east side strat. I don't think they're going to run into too much. I'm expecting the non-pros to go out to the bushes, try to slow play it a little, but we'll see.
Shots fired. Lord Farquaad takes down Son of Hale. The first blood
one
goes to the staff side. Lord Farquaad showing who's boss. Greetorp has been spotted on the side. Canada Duck, are they moving out a little bit too far?
Well, they're taking the city, which is a good start. And they lost one of their T1s, so they lost some eyes on the south side of the map now. But they should know that the no stars are going to be right along the edge of the tracks. So if they can pin them in, then they should be able to jump on half of their team and take them out.
They're jumping on Greetorp right now. The T69, 241 hits, gets on the side hit, 418 and a 1350. Absolute Road trying to go for the kill, trying to lock it in, but he gets hit from the side, way across from Rookhill, it looks like, way far away. Now he does try to get another hit on Greetorp. Greetorp 168 and a 1350, but Absolute Royal gets side clipped. Junior trying to line up that last shot. Is Absolute Royal able to lock it down? He does. Greetorp goes down, but Frodan is able to take down Unknown One in the T1. It's a skirmish right now. Junior trying to hold in the T69. Rotterdam from way far away in the T1, along with his battle buddy there. T69 still getting some shots on the Junior side. What are you seeing over there, A. Martin?
It looks like the non-pros could actually get a kill here if they focus on Absolute Royal.
They could at 112 HP. And there he
Mac G
goes.
too.
He goes down.
Oh, they're going to get Mac G or? Wow.
Jay Smooth gets the kill against Junior. Soviet, 320 HP. Lord Farquaad looking good in the WZ-132, trying to get that kill around with Soviet just behind the rock. Canada, can he get it? Can he get it? I am Frodan's able to get it. What do you see on your side, Canada?
I'm seeing the pros hung around the middle way too long, and they let the other half of the tier 8s from the No Stars get back in this game and come along and help their two teammates that they had on the other side of the tracks.
Captain Blood's able to take down one of the No Stars. Rotterdam is putting on great pressure. Jay Smooth gets the kill against Rukill. Jay Smooth, however, gets hit from the side. Frodan and Lord Farquaad locking down that kill. Captain Blood, only one left alive into the defensive position at his flag cap. I am Frodan and Lord Farquaad, the Battle Buddy team, are now moving across the battlefield as Captain Blood is trying to stay in a hold down position besides and to the back of the two T1 Cunninghams. Can Captain Blood do it? No, he's getting shot from both sides. Frodan's shot bounces. Lord Farquaad is moving in to try to get the kill. Frodan is hit. He's hit again. 203 HP. 343 is what he has left. One more hit, he will go down. Captain Blood gets the kill. Lord Farquaad moving in for the death stroke against Captain Blood. WZ-132 does not have a drum to reload on. Captain Blood does. And now the WZ-132 trying to lock in those last number of shots to get the kill against Captain Blood. 159 HP. This will be the first battle in a best of 3. Can the No Stars do it? It's a ring around the rosy between the T1 Cunninghams. Shots fired. It's a miss. It's a miss. Lord Farquaad needs to get one more hit to get the kill. Can he do it? He's pushing up against the tank and he gets the kill. No Stars get the first victory of the All-Stars versus No Stars. We're going to take a quick break. We come back, battle number 2. Welcome back. The No Stars are able to take battle number 1 in the All-Stars versus No Stars matchup here, the WGLNA Season 1 Finals. We're able to rotate some of the pros here. I'm sitting next to Dopper from River of Blood. Thank you for joining me, sir.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
And also Commander Jay from the Cunninghams.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Well, how impressed were you guys with the staff on that play, or did it all pretty much come down to Lord Farquaad?
They blew me away. That was amazing.
Yes, good. Our practice has paid off. It's good to know. All right, Commander Jay, you guys had a tough loss today, but it was a good series. It was a tough seed against Fulcrum Gaming. What are your thoughts about today and also the entire league for your team?
Oh, it's been really good. Today we had some very close matches against Fulcrum, so we love it going forward from here. And the league has been awesome. Just looking at all this stuff has been really impressive.
Oh, I've taken many Instagram pictures too, man. It looks fantastic. And the people that have come here and walked through have said, wow, this looks really good. This looks really good. And again, we take this very seriously. We want to make the best show possible. And everyone here has been having a great time. And what better place to have it than in Las Vegas? This city is great. Dopper, you had a tough loss today. You had my favorite series of maybe the weekend. We'll find out what happens tomorrow. But it was a hard-fought series. It was impressive to see how your team did. Your thoughts overall on today and also on the league?
I think that just being here is a great experience, and we're all grateful for that. And now we have the rest of the weekend to party. So.
Yes. Not for me though. I got to work tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. I really am, because this has been a culmination. It's one of the words we love to use. It's a culmination of everything that's happening and everything that we've been working hard to achieve. And it hasn't just been us on the staff side, it's been the players as well. You guys have had to adjust your schedules. You've had to tell your wives, your children, some of you, or your significant others, hey, I'm participating in this league. Yes, there will be some money involved if we do win. And everyone that I have talked to, people have been supportive. Schedules have been able to change. It's kind of tough on a Pacific time zone versus an Eastern time zone with later matches, but it's been a great ride so far. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting started, and that gets everyone really excited about this. This is only season 1, and if it looks this good, wait until season 4, season 5, how good that's going to look, and how good you guys are going to perform too. River of Blood, Cunninghams, you guys keep at it. You could
Commander
be in the finals.
Jay. He's the man. He's the man.
He is. All right. This map is going to be on steps. It's an open map. It's got some rocks on the sides, and it could be some good cover. Is the cover that the All-Stars are going to need in order to defeat the No Stars as they're up 1-0. No Stars could take it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into the map. It is going to be on steps. Topper, if you could choose any tank to use in this match, what would you choose?
Probably the 1390 for the mobility.
I can agree with that. What about you, Commander Jay?
1390 or its cousin, the WZ-132.
It's cousin. It's cousin with better traverse speed, a little bit better aiming, but not as good penetration.
Right.
So I like the WZ-132, and I also like how players rarely ever stop. But what are we seeing on the map right now? You are on the blue side, which is the staff side, and you are on the opposite side, I believe. Or are you also on the blue side, Commander Jay?
I'm on blue.
All right, we got 2 on blue. We got 1 on red up here for the observer deck. But what are we seeing movement-wise, Topper?
We got Rukill in the back there, and let's see, up front we got Lord Farquaad and I am Frodan scouting out the 1-2 line.
Are you from Canada?
I am from Canada.
I heard scouting out, and I was like, that's totally Canadian phrase. All right, Commander Jay, what do you see on your screen?
Yeah, they're going down the 1-2 line. They're taking a little bit cautious. I think they're hoping to be able to find someone and hopefully engage from those areas where their mediums have stopped and get ready to take a shot.
That is true, and when you're up a game, you have that confidence boost, as we've talked of before today. You're like, okay, if we can win 1 battle, we can win 2, and that's possible. And the No Stars, the staff side, could get a little bit too cocky in this. But right now we're seeing pretty much a spread across the map. In the northeastern, the northeastern side, we have the pros up in that section. And they are able to scout one of the tanks. It's an F5, but no shots have been fired, as the No Stars are taking the southern portion right now. But they've been able to push pretty far into the enemy territory. They haven't gotten close to the cap yet, but once they do, they could pull that trigger. And Dopper, do you think the rest of the team's going to have to fall back because of that, or is it going to be an all-in?
Well, I think we're going to have to see what's going on. We haven't really seen them light the other team yet.
We have some people get lit up, though. Greetorb, 853 HP at a 1350. Again, the first one to get hit. Greetorb, I guess, is the first one they're trying to fire against. Junior getting lit up, 851 at a 1350. And he is in some dangerous territory as more shots from Absolute Royal and Son of Hail are able to get some more hits. Russelo taking some fire himself. There goes the first blood, this time on the pro side. Jay Smooth is able to take down the T1 in a T1 fight, but Junior gets the revenge kill against Jay Smooth. T1s are down, guys. Eyes and ears no longer on the battlefield for both sides of the team here, but that's okay. Moving across now from the northern section are the pros. And Dopper, if they can get some shots landed, should they push in or should they be cautious?
At this point, yeah, they got lots of hit points there. They can push in and do some damage.
They're doing damage indeed is what they're doing. Commander Jay, what do you see on your screen? I'm seeing some shots fired from Son of Hail, but nothing is landing.
Yeah, right now the No Stars are being out-spotted. They hardly can tell where the shots are coming from. And if the All-Stars just keep peeking carefully and keep taking those accurate shots, it's going to be very hard to come back.
It is going to be tough, especially with all their eyes and ears on the T1s down. Another shot. Junior is down. Captain Blood gets the kill. Now they're going to try to get some more shots against Lord Farquaad and Frodan. Frodan taking some serious hits from Captain Blood. I Am Frodan, though, returns to fire and takes down Soviet. An Unknown One is able to take down the T1 in Rotterdam, but Lord Farquaad using his friend again, his dead friend, has a defensive position, but Unknown One has more HP, and he also probably has a couple more shots in his drum. I don't know what the reload is on him. Another shot fires again. It does not penetrate from Greetorb. Lord Farquaad gets hit from Unknown One. He goes down, but there is a revenge kill as Greetorb is able to shut him down. Rukill getting the kill as well. Captain Blood, Son of Hail, still left alive, trying to chase down Greetorb, as Rukill and Greetorb are going to have to hold their position. Can they do it? Dopper, do you think they can hold this off, or is this going to be a battle for the All-Stars?
No, I think No Skills isn't an accurate aim for these guys. They got a few good players on there. They got a good lineup.
I think they do. Commander Jay, would you agree?
Yeah, but I don't see how they can get away with it in this battle. They're down on HP, they're down on position, and an entire tier 8 tank.
It's Rukill. He can do it.
Well, he's going to be up against Captain Blood, Son of Hail, and Absolute Royal, and he is in which kind of tank? Let's double check. A Pershing. If there's any tank that could do it, it could be a Pershing maybe. We'll see, as Rukill's going to have to set himself up now to stay alive here, using the bush as cover. Just over the crest of the hill, he is able to scout the 2 tanks. One shot fired from Rukill. It's able to land, and now the tanks turn around towards the threat. as Rukil has full HP, 1440 against 401, 475, and 1127. That's a lot of shots he's going to have to penetrate, and maybe with a little bit of luck, shots fired and a miss there. A little bit of luck, he could get an ammo rack. Absolute Royal and Cap Blood now moving in for the kill. They're going to try to get the shots. Misses on both sides. Rukil is in some trouble because these tanks can get this around. But is he able to get the kill on Absolute Royal? He's going to charge in. Shots from behind. He's going to get hit hard in this circle of death. Son of Hail, however, is close to death. Rukil at 449. This is going to be it, folks. This is Rukil. Why he's so bad, Greentorp says. Shots fired, though, as he gets Absolute Royal trying to lock down Son of Hail. Can he do it? Are they clipping? Are they clipping? Are they clipping? Rukil is on the hunt. He is on the hunt for some blood, but Captain Blood shuts him down. Battle 2 goes to the WGLNA All-Stars, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break. It's going to be battle number 3 to determine who is the best when it comes to the All-Star game. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the All-Stars versus No Stars, the WGLNA Season 1 Finals, live from Treasure Island in Las Vegas. I have been informed that after this battle, there will be one special battle after this. More details to follow, but joining me on the set right now, I have Conflict from Mop 4, one of the teams that made it in the top 16. Not able to make it into the top 8, but again, one of the greatest teams that we have seen in North America so far. You guys performed well, and we look forward to seeing what you can do in Season 2.
Yeah, I hope we can do well. If not, I'll be on another team soon to be announced.
Free agent. All right, well, good luck to you. And I'm joined by Laps from River of Blood. Again, tough loss today, a great series, though, well fought.
Thank you. I hope we always put on a good show for you guys. I definitely feel honored to be part of such a spectacular event.
Thank you. Thank you very much. A lot of people have worked hard. Now they're working hard to try to beat some of the pros here in the All-Star versus No-Star. The map is going to be Himmelsdorf. More of a city map here. And I laugh because we've seen so many different tactics used on this map, and the Cazadores come to my mind because these are the guys that don't play the meta. You don't go through the courtyard. You don't go through no man's land. What do the Cazadores do? They go through the courtyard. You don't go down the road on steps. You stay off that road. What do? They go down the road. They weren't able to make it into the top 8, but they were a lot of fun. And it's going to be a lot of fun to play on this map. As we see Captain Blood on camera right now, they're all smiles in this tied-up match, 1-1. And let's go ahead and jump into the map, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for these players and for the staff. It's battle number 3 in the All-Star versus No-Star match for serious bragging rights. And a lot of fun after. And the countdown is almost complete. Here we go.
Time to roll out.
And what kind of tanks do we have chosen? Conflict, what do we have for the two different teams?
Well, looking at Rukil right here, he's got his 1390, one of my my Batchat, one of my favorite tanks. Looks like Farquaad's running along here in his JPZ 100, the worst tank in the game, in my opinion. Terrible piece of shit here. Sorry. We got Junior in his T69, so it's a tier 8-10 match. So I'm not sure what's going on exactly here.
This is quite interesting.
Well,
legit. That is the question.
It looks like a pain train, and we hear people yelling, "Mac, I'm coming for you." So I really want to stay out of that type of whatever that is. But now shots are being fired. It looks like they're using it as a battering ram to move across the courtyard, and they're going to try to get some shots fired. What do you do against such reckless positioning? Soviet, 309 HP at 1350. He is scared of the train of pain coming his way. He doesn't know what to do. 54 HP. He goes down. First blood goes to the No Stars.
Right to
Incredible. Laps, what are you seeing on your screen?
It's right to cap. I'm loving this pain train. There's not a lot of horsepower in the Batchat or the French one there, but you know, I guess you're using it for armor. Don't really need to increase the speed much.
The pain train, indeed. The pain train has no brakes. But now they're going to have to figure out what to do because one of the heavies is still stuck out in the middle of the courtyard. As Unknown One is able to scout him. Rotterdam getting hit from the side. Unknown One, can he lock in that last shot? No, it's going to go to Jay Smooth as he is able to take down Rotterdam. Now the No Stars are down a tier 1 and a tier 8, where the All Stars are only down 1 tier 8. Only say only because they do have that one T1 still left alive, but the base capture here enemy base. A little bit more for the All-Stars here, trying to get that base capture, but also trying to get the reset. Are they able to do it? Trying to line it up. Conflict, what do you see?
Well, Ruko's going back here. He's got his bat chat. For this match, he's got a ton of HP and an autoloader, but it looks like the base cap is over.
Can they do it? Yep, it's gonna be a capture for the All-Stars. The pros are able to lock it down and not embarrassingly lose against the staff. Looks like we're going to have to try harder staff, so our call times are going to be earlier in the morning at the studio to practice. But congratulations. Let's hear it one more time for both of these teams, ladies and gentlemen. But that's not all. We may be setting up one more match. We're going to be setting up one more match. Okay, I get the confirmation from Junior. They're going to be setting up one more match. Let's go ahead and throw it to commercial break. Conflict Labs, thanks for joining me. Congratulations again on your plays, on your games. For you, sir, in the top 8, and for you, sir, in the top 16. It's a pleasure to have you. Any words you'd like to say to all your fans before we say goodbye to you guys?
Just thanks for watching us. Thanks for watching WGLNA. It's been a great experience. It's a great production cast here. Clutch and company are just amazing. I've seen casts from Russia, from Europe, and this is by far the best by a factor of 50.
Factor of 15, all right. Thanks, Conflict. Laps, any parting words?
Hope if you're new to this game that you enjoy the spectacle that is this. Certainly this game has a lot of entry points and a lot of reasons to play it. I've greatly enjoyed meeting all the other players and just witnessing the reasons why they play it, because it varies so much, and I love that diversity.
All right, thank you so much, sir. And thank you to all the fans that have been supporting the league throughout the season. We're going to have one more match. I've been told by Junior, it's been confirmed, it's going to be a surprise, and then we're going to close out the night to get ready for the finals tomorrow. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to WGLNA Season 1. Wait a second. How did you get here?
I am magical.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Alex from Fulcrum Gaming. He wanted to jump on for this special little match. We had Labs from River of Blood join us for one more round. This is going to be a special treat, a special surprise. We're going to wait for the surprise because I want to reveal it when we actually go into the game. Relics, Fulcrum Gaming, you know, does it ever get old when people say the best of North America, one of the best of North America, the favored team, the highest seeded team? Does it ever get old?
No.
Okay. Well, one of the things we got to talk about today, though, is that when you are on top, or you do have a lot of experience, which all these other teams are starting to accumulate that experience, River of Blood being one of them. Again, so impressive to see their play today. You have a big bullseye on your back.
Oh, yeah, we do.
And do your shoulders hurt from that burden? Does it get tiresome after a while? Not just with the NA scene, but the international scene.
You know, my shoulders don't get tired from the bullseye on my back, but carrying the team,
yeah,
just really, really tries me. It does. It does.
Oh man, I love how the audience reacted to that. Well, River of Blood, the international scene. Are you guys able to study some of the play style, the meta game, the type of tank lineups you see in Russia or Europe? Or?
Absolutely. We have a number of people that come in and out of River of Blood. We had Independent from Nerve, who was with us for a while, and we enjoy all the input. I don't speak Russian myself, so I can watch it, but I don't get so much in depth. It was great to have Independent around for that. I certainly enjoyed learning from him given a play-by-play. Watch it as a group, but you certainly learned quite a bit.
And I'm sure you could say the same thing about Soviet as well, to give you guys kind of an insight on the Russian culture around World of Tanks, which is huge. It is really, really big. It's really big.
It's a big advantage having someone that actually speaks Russian and can listen to other commentators, because they do have a lot of really good information.
And it's great that I can speak Spanish, because with the Cazadores, like, let's do an interview. How can we do it? Well, with my limited Spanish, let's go ahead and go for it. So it's really an international game, and it's a lot of fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to reveal the secret. One part of the secret is the map is going to be Molinovka. The other part of the secret, I'm going to wait until we jump into the game. We got 10 seconds left. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I think the crowd is going to go crazy. The audience is going to go crazy in this All-Star versus No-Star exhibition match. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Top twos!
Oh, yeah.
Top twos everywhere you see, which means we're going to have to fill a lot of time before they're able to see each other on the map.
Is this going to be a water battle, or is this like straight across?
Well,
they could go swimming.
They look like boats. They are slow. They are very long. They have a lot of HP, but they're going to be firing across. Rookhill says charge. Lore Farquaad says charge. Shots fired coming across on the side of the pro scene. We have Soviet taking a couple hits at the front, but he's going to block the rest of his teammates to absorb that fire. Absolute Royal takes down Zakumi in the Tog 2. First blood goes down. What are you seeing on your screen, Rookhill? I'm sorry, what do you see on your Rookhill, what do you see on your screen? You've seen a lot of shots and a lot of death. What do you see on your screen, Relics?
I am seeing Lord Farquaad going down, not surprised at all. Lots of fire coming in there. You can see Rookhill starting to make his move up here. Junior and Hack right side by side, looking beautiful up there.
Side by side pushing across the no man's land, World War I style laps. What are you seeing?
Seeing a lot of great focus fire out of the team that Mac is on with Jay Smooth and Captain. Seeing some aggressive play out of the blue side. Unfortunately, it doesn't always pay off. We learned that lesson a couple of times.
Your captain, Captain Blood, is going to meet the aggression head on the field. He is not taking any hits, and he is crossing the plains. And Darius, the only one left alive. The only one left alive on that side. He's trying to hold those shots, but Captain Blood is getting across, lining up those shots. Relics, will he get the kill?
Oh, it's coming so close. 54 hit points left. He might be able to take down Unknown One here. 323 hit points left. Everybody stopped. I think they're giving him his chance. They want to see him go down.
They want to see him go down indeed. Captain Blood's trying to get there. He is full steam ahead. Every piston is going. He's getting close. He wants the ram damage. Enderus is going to meet him head on. 54 to 1400. He's going to shoot Captain Blood, but it's not going to matter. The crowd's going crazy. Ram damage happened, but he's not dead. 10 hit points still left. One more hit, he could go down. It's a gentleman's battle. Captain Blood still taking some hits. But here comes the ram damage from Jay Smooth. 1 HP! 1 HP! He's still left alive. Here comes Son of Hail with the final ram damage. Lining up the hit. It's gonna be curtains for Enteris. And the All-Stars are able to take it. Congratulations. The Tog 2 battle we all waited for in Malinovka.
It's a beautiful
that
thing.
That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Let's hear it one more time for the players, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's been a lot of fun today. It's been a lot of fun in all these different matches. Would you have guessed we would ever saw a Tog 2 battle like that?
I would not have. I was very surprised and very happy to see such a beautiful thing.
Laughs, your thoughts?
They fire so quickly. I just know, they're big pillows that take a lot of damage, but man, those guns, people don't realize the amount of punishment you can deal with one of those.
We see everyone shaking hands, saying congratulations, good job. It was a lot of fun indeed. And our winners are going to move on to the semifinals tomorrow. That is going to start at 1 o'clock. The finals will happen a little bit later that day. We do have a meeting we're going to have with the players to talk about how we can have more fun here, how we can organize and improve the league. I want to get your thoughts, Relics, because I got the thoughts of Conflict, I got the thoughts of Lap. So what do you think about WGLNA, and what do you see the future of for World of Tanks and Esports?
I think it's absolutely amazing. I mean, this is the first event that we've really had for North America alone. And I think really everybody stepped up. The quality of the casting and everything that you guys have put together is just absolutely amazing. And I'm really looking forward to see where you guys take this. And, the players themselves really stepping up, getting, used to the Russian styles, the European styles, and really becoming, great players. Rub the head.
Yeah. No, this is all about the players and trying to tell your stories. That's our job. And we're seeing so many great stories develop out of this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the brackets for the matches tomorrow. Let's get that on screen. It's going to be Fulcrum versus Simple Tankers and Wreak Havoc versus Simp. Those are going to be the matches. And then after those semifinals, we will see who will go to the finals and who will be taking home the $50,000. What would you do with $50,000? Well, you have to divide it amongst your team. But what would you do with your cut of 50? Yeah.
I don't remember anything about that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Party. Party time.
Am I invited?
Of course.
Yes. Great.
You too, Greetorp.
Yeah. All right, Laps. Your final words before we close out the night.
If you're starting this game, if you're seeing this for the first time, understand there's a great community out here. I think that's what really dominates the sport for me. I got to give a shout out to Commander Jay, probably the most inclusive personality I've ever met in my lifetime. Person I can definitely always look and respect. So join the game, join TeamSpeak. play with us.
All right.
Pro
all right.
T1s.
Yeah. T1 power. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me. And there's Junior. He is so happy for today. To close out the rest of the night, I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to Mr. Bitter. Mr. Bitter, take it away.
Thank you so much, Josh. I'm sitting here with the lovely Lauren Elise, and what a fantastic day number one it's been. That All-Stars versus No-Stars match was hilarious. I got to say, I'm not surprised at all. I feel like our WGL crew is miles ahead of the competition.
Oh, they definitely hung in there for quite a while. I thought it was so entertaining to watch them battle it out. And I think it was one of the most exciting games of the entire competition.
It was a ton of fun. And you know what else? This entire event's been a ton of fun. Las Vegas has been a ton of fun. Lauren, how much are you loving it here at TI?
I like being inside the casino because outside the casino, it's way too hot. So it's like walking into a cloud of extremely hot peanut butter. So inside of this hotel here, I don't know, I've never walked into extremely hot peanut butter, but imagine.
That just sounds terrible.
Well, I'm having a great time in Vegas, and I really like Treasure Island, and I'm excited for day number 2.
And we want to invite all of you guys to come out and join us live at the Treasure Island. We're in the grand ballroom on the 2nd floor. We're gonna be closing out the day tomorrow. We've got more fun matches. We've got the final. It all ends tomorrow. We're going to give away $100,000. We're going to give away some great gear to people here in the audience. We've got premium tanks to give out. We've got Wargaming swag to give out. We're even giving away an Alienware X51 computer. It's going to be so much fun, but you're going to have to be in this room to win. So if you're not here already, get your ass in the car and head on down to Treasure Island in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Thank you guys so much, Ben. It's been a pleasure. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. We're going to continue the games. It's not over yet.
That's right, guys. Good luck. And tomorrow, we're going to battle again. See you then.